Guys, I'm going to be comparing two proxy providers today, and I want to make it very clear. There's one proxy provider that allows you to have as many gig as you want without putting any restrictions on for the cheapest price. The other, which is a very, very popular proxy provider, tells you you can get it cheap, but you must buy thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars worth of proxy if you want to do that. That to me is not a good proxy provider. So let me show you what I'm talking about, guys. Let's get into the video. So you can see on the right-hand side, Proxy4U, which is something I recommend to everyone. On the left-hand side, Smartproxy, which is something I recommend to people that just don't want to listen to this video. Now, it does not mean anything I say in this video is saying Smartproxy is bad. It's actually a very, very good proxies provider. It just hasn't got that edge that Proxy4U has. Now, I want to give you a little comparison. So number one, okay, Smartproxy's pricing is nowhere near Proxy4U. And that's probably the biggest thing that people don't want to see. But they do give a 14-day money-back guarantee if you do decide to go with them. With Smartproxy, you don't actually need the 14-day money-back guarantee because you can just have a free trial exactly when you want it. You can get 1 gig for free and test it with the full transparency. All you got to do is click on their support, ask them for the free trial, and they will say, hey, here you go. Here's 1 gig. Try it out. All right, and using that with residential proxies is super, super important. So exploring the solutions to experience fast time and value, this is Smartproxy, okay? They have their scraping APIs and their proxies. With their residential proxies, you can see 2.2 gig, and with Proxy4U, it's 2.5 gig. But let me show you the difference because this is where they catch people out. Okay, so I'm going to go to the pricing for Smartproxies. Okay, and let's go to the pricing of Proxy4U, and I'm going to show you a huge difference that you have to know. Here it says you can start at just $2.20 gigabyte for residential proxies. Can you? Because here it says $7 per gig. And then it goes down and down. What does this mean? This means if you want to go pay as you go, if you want to use the proxy and when it runs out, you want to buy more, you have to pay a whopping $7. Guys, $7. Proxy4U only going to charge you $2.50, and this is pay as you go. Now, what does it mean by $2.20 then? If we scroll right down, you can get $2.20 worth of gigabyte proxy on residential proxy, but you have to spend $11,000 to receive that discount. $11,000. Do you have to do that on Proxy4U? Absolutely not. You actually get $2.50 per gigabyte, no matter if you choose 1 gig, if you choose 2 gig, if you choose 3 gig, you don't need 5,000 gigabyte to do it. They give you it just after 1 gigabyte, and that is why it is a no-brainer that you should always have pay-as-you-go with Proxy4U. Now, with their enterprise, if you decide to go for a $1,500 package, okay, which is a 1 terabyte package, you will get it as cheap as $1.50. $1.50 is unbelievable. There's nowhere in the world that does that. And again, it's pay as you go. All right, but $2.50 is mental. If people are trying to charge you, okay, pay as you go fee, because all of these are packages, the only pay as you go fee is $7. You can get it for $2.50. What's that? 2, 4, 6. You'll get about 3 gigabyte per 1 gigabyte you would get here. 3 times as much. It's unbelievable. There's no expiry on here, okay? Every month it doesn't run out. You can literally just use the gig as much as you want. So it's very, very simple. It is most important that you do not fall for this trap that most proxy providers do. Proxy4U will never do that to you. And that is why it is, in my opinion, the greatest proxy out there, especially for the residential proxies. There you go. You can see there, Proxy4U is the one you have to choose. Make sure you hit that like button, hit subscribe, and the bell button notified. In the description is going to be the link for that. Let's get working online safely.